Alright, we got a couple drama things to go over, and then we're going to, continue with Resident Evil 7, and hopefully finish it tonight. We will see. I think first thing on the menu. What the hell is this? There we go. Enough of that. Okay. First thing on the menu. Just because it's funny. So Destiny is in clear cognitive decline. Just very clear cognitive decline. I'll just show you. So Hassan Piker responds to this person saying, he is a useful idiot that MAGA can use to undermine Democrats in the midterms, and his cult thinks it's based or whatever. Referring to Hassan Piker. And then Hassan replies famously, MAGA never calls your favorite centrist Democrats commies. Just say you agree with the Fox News POV, but you're too embarrassed to take ownership over the anti-intellectual stink associated with it, Lamau. And then Destiny, an intellectual who is part of that percentage of human beings who is incapable of cognizing sarcasm, replies, me when I haven't paid attention to U.S. politics for literally the last 30 years, where every single night, every single Fox News host and conservative radio host would call Obama/Clinton communists constantly. They would literally call CNN the Commie News Network, and they call California Commifornia. By the way, oops, my wife's butt plug, ex-wife's butt plug just fell out. Jesus. It's like, don't do drugs, kids. Holy fuck. He was being sarcastic, you moron. He literally, Stephen Borelli read this. Stephen Borelli, the fatherless, the sonless, read this. Read Hassan Piker saying, famously, MAGA never calls all your favorite centrist Democrats commies, as, well, I'll have you know. Actually, MAGA never calls Democrats communists. Like, I'm exhausted, so I'm not operating 100%, but like, dear God, how do you do that? How do you do that? Your entire existence, the justification for your existence is that Stephen apparently is very good at talking to people about politics, and he can't understand sarcasm. He can't comprehend it. He thought, wow, I'm smarter than Hassan Piker. Hassan Piker is so stupid, he thinks that MAGA never calls Democrats communists. He thinks that the right wing in America never calls Democrats communists. Wait, did his son die? No, his son disowned him. And it was never good with humor. This isn't not being good with humor. This is not being good with English or context. Like, that is just stupid to a new extreme. How old is his son? Too young to be dealing with this shit. Frankly, I feel bad for him. The magic is wearing off. He ain't the whiz kid anymore. I mean, he was the whiz kid compared to fucking JonTron, okay? We weren't competing with Mensa material here. The standards were low. They were very low. All right. So apparently the Trough garbage continued after we left it, and apparently we were implicated. Lisa was in my chat earlier on the previous stream on the main channel, saying that I was being talked about, and I gotta confess, I'm a little curious. Not for any particular reason. This is coal, as they say. This is drama that goes nowhere, but I am curious. He was whining at you in chat last stream. Who was? Trough? Why was he whining at me? What did I do? Literally, what did I do? I didn't make any of his decisions for him. What did I do? Said you threw him under the bus? Literally how? I wasn't in trouble. I don't have to throw anybody under the bus. I don't care what happens to any of these people. Except Ico. I like Ico. I don't care what happens to these people. I have no stake in this. Anyways. I guess we'll learn. I guess we'll learn.
Some fucking legal issues.
Oh, it's right in the middle. This was a timestamp link. Okay. Where's my window thing? There we go. All right. Bloop. 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 Oh, I think it was auto playing on my phone. That's why. Because when I was cooking spaghetti earlier, I was inspired by FD Signifier. I had my playlist auto going just so I was sort of reviewing stuff I'd be covering. I didn't really hear any of it though. Oh my god, how long is this? Oh my god. How long were they talking? Oh wait, this is the other one. No, this is the debate one. Okay, that's not it. That's why that one's pre-watched. Okay. The Trough series finale. Okay, this must be it. I love this background. Don't know much about Dickers, but I love that background. Okay. Oh, here's me. Oh. I privated this stream. Somebody record the whole thing? Did somebody record this whole stream? I didn't realize it was 2 hours. It's weird, okay. Okay. Of a deal. Okay, what's going on here? Hang on, I want to get the context. Why are we watching this?
I don't think anyone gives a fuck about that.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, guys.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking spastic.
Let's reel it in here. Okay. All right. I'm gonna make sure.
Fuck up.
People are invested in this, apparently.
I'll make sure
Because you're a fucking... You're a fucking neek, bro.
I know, I'm famous. A whole 100 people know who I am.
I'm making sure. Hold on.
I ain't pivoting.
I'm gonna give you. Hold on. Listen. You know I'm fair. I'm gonna give you your time to speak. I do want to hear the end of what Dickers has to say. Dickers, remake your point, the one you just made.
Yeah. Okay. So the point is that I brought up a story just about how Trough.
Okay, hang on. I want to see where I come in and why.
Again.
Your general, I won guide.
Oh, my. Now, Soul Skibbity, thank you very much for the 2, though. I appreciate it. So, I fucked this part up, okay? Instead of, like, going through a lot of what the Trough's talking about here, I guess I'll just, like, summarize it and talk about what was going on. So, I was wrong about the fake therapy, okay? So, the person that I was, I guess, speaking...
It is censor beat. I think Spastic is not
quite like, but 50% with, like, nothing. I guess these guys would, like...
Holy shit. Get to the point, please. Get to the part I'm interested in, the part about me.
Story. At this point, okay?
Okay.
He's gone on to Aiden's, because Aiden is sympathetic to say, yeah, I was kind of like Robin Hood. I only scam people who, like, you know, could afford the scam. I wasn't scamming people where they'd be in, like, a bad position. I was actually kind of like a cool...
He's so animated. Who's he doing this for?
Mafia Don? A little bit like Robin Hood, yeah? I was a little bit of a big deal.
Like, I'm feeling the tension in my eyebrows already just from watching this for 5 seconds. This is why I hate this stuff.
However... This is not the reception that...
However, this is not the reception. Sorry, I need to get that pose right. That's actually hard to do. However, this is not the reception. I'm just sorry. No shade to this guy. He's like Pixar level.
President Sunday gives to him.
Holy shit.
I think at some point in President Sunday's stream, he says verbatim, wait, tens of thousands of dollars? What?
That
could be the difference between, like,
what?
Getting medical treatment in an emergency and, like, dying. That's really bad. So the tone is slightly different on this call-in, and so he takes a different tack. But I think we've got the President Sunday VOD. Yep. Okay. Nice.
What a flattering, flattering shot.
So he's done with Aiden. He's done with Aiden now.
Can I replicate that? What even is that? I must have been, like, mid-something.
He's going off to speak to President Sunday. I didn't know that these guys were such, like, such close friends. But apparently they know each other and they've spoken to each other before.
Like, once.
I mean, we'll find out more in a little bit, okay?
Hey.
Hello.
Hi. How are you doing? Man, I was looking rough that day, dear God. I have like been getting no sleep last week.
Shit. To be honest, bruv, shit.
Okay, we're live by the
Are
way.
we-
Just a
are
heads
we-
up.
Okay.
And I'm talking to you live about this for a reason. You only got yourself to blame. You really need to stop petting the strays Ico brings in. I appear to be unscathed here. I'm not sure what I'm blaming myself for, but thank you.
There is something I wanted to talk to you about, but I'm not sure if necessarily.
Hold that. I actually I don't actually know what that was about, to be honest with you. Thought, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is sort of a due diligence kind of a deal.
Yeah.
What did you, don't know if you noticed, but Trough entered chat and called you a bad person for using him in convo. I deleted the VOD for his benefit. That's a strange thing to say. Because he gave me indications that the stuff he was talking about could really fuck him over IRL, so I took it down. Does he want me to put it back up? Is that the upshot of this? And I guess it doesn't matter anymore. I'm presuming because you're talking about this live that you're not in any criminal trouble right now. It doesn't affect me either way. Dude, stop zooming in on me. I was looking terrible that day. I look terrible most days. That was a bad one though. Otherwise that'd be very stupid. Well, I got okay days. And you're not doing it anymore. Good. What did you do? You can speak in general terms. I don't need you to incriminate yourself. You can talk about somebody else who did something like what you did. I don't care. Give me an indication. What did you do?
I have been involved in organized crime in my life at various points, but I don't do that shit anymore.
Okay, I understood. But like, to
Is
be
he
clear
getting
though,
teary? Is he getting teary? Yes, this guy's on the verge of tears when he's talking to President Sunday. It's like total fucking whiplash hearing this guy, like hour to hour, different person that he goes to with a completely different fucking tact. He is coming in realizing, oh, President Sunday isn't overly impressed with what I've done in my past. Wait, President Sunday isn't like, impressed by my Patrick Bateman-esque scamming persona? Oh dear. Oh no.
So you took, in your words, you talk people out of tens of thousands of dollars. The tenor of your voice right now, and the fact this is obviously distressing you, suggests to me that you were not blowing smoke, that this is actually something you did. And you're proud of it because it demonstrated your prowess in,
Dude,
convincing people of things they don't want to do.
I'm not proud of anything. I'm fucking sorry. Dude, I mean, my tone of voice right now is because I have spent the last 6 hours.
Slow down.
And I'm
Slow down. I understand. Slow down. Take a breath. And I forgot how pathetic this was. This is actually hard to listen to. In 4 seconds, out 4 seconds. I'm not going to bully you. I just want to understand. When I say, while you're doing that.
Literally Robin Hood. Literally, this is, I don't know if anybody ever read stories as a kid. Maybe this is just a little bit of English culture that doesn't really...
I don't care.
Pride. He'd lost...
I'm proud of it.
I've heard all of this. What's the, why are they talking about me, though? Is it just because they were... Oh. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Stating way. Potentially, depending on who it is. Okay, so Ico comes up here then, in the middle of this. Okay. You were doing a Robin Hood thing where you were targeting rich people.
Oh.
Right?
I have to agree to disagree on that one.
Do you think it was a Robin Hood thing?
I don't think the intentions were pure. I wouldn't go that far, but I would.
Okay.
Look,
Ico, you don't have to call in if you don't want. But it was in the call. At the very end, I think 1 hour and 45 minutes, I believe. At the very, very end, it is. We'll have a look.
What I would say is that the people, all these people had a net worth of plus $10 million.
Plus $7 million?
Cuck in the content immediately. I'm telling Ico that she can call in if she wants to clarify, okay? But I'm saying from my end, okay, there is not pressure. But hey, I'll hop in the open live. She can join when she wants, okay?
plus $10 million.
Plus $10 million. Okay, well.
Oh, she's calling me directly. Okay.
Hey.
Hello,
Oh,
Ica
here we go.
Rules. Welcome to the stream.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good. So the Indonesian mafia clip, not in the original call. I uploaded I sent you the call, right?
Yes. So
You have the call from me that.
Yep.
And what timestamp did you say?
It's around 45 minutes.
45 minutes?
Yeah.
It's because of my fucking
Hold on.
experiences.
Because I think
40.
you criticized Parry at the time for not watching the call in its entirety, so I assumed that you
I
had.
did watch. I did, like at that time. Yes. Wait, 45. Can we play it real
Yeah,
quick?
so the version you sent me is 46 minutes, so it's the same
Yeah.
cut, yeah. Okay. Let me share my screen then.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Is oh god, I sound like a fucking cringe lord. I am just in general emotionally fucking compromised because of my fucking experiences. You know, I have the emotions of a fucking psychopath. Like that's why I'm asking for your take on these things.
Did we actually watch this? I don't remember this line, to be honest with you. I wonder if we cut off before the end, because I don't think we were really interested in that.
Okay, a little bit earlier, I think.
Because my heart,
Yeah, you gotta
I'm not
do
trying to I can convince people. Listen, I made a living out of convincing people to depart with tens of thousands of dollars in a
Well,
scheme.
now I feel like
which
I'm
was-
being convinced that you should just let it slide because it's easier.
No, that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that I can talk to people and I can convince people to part with all their money. That is how I do with social interactions, but that does not translate well to trying to deal with people in a polite society.
That's the clip I saw on Dickers when he was talking to Ico and Trough the other day. I actually have no memory of this. Of this the after part or the around this.
Okay, so it's...
Where does it say Indonesian mafia?
We can go back another. I think that's later in the call. Okay.
Later in the call.
Happiest.
I think they mean earlier in the call. That's you went back.
And they go, yes. Where do you go from there?
What you're doing is trying to predict how the conversation happens as a way.
Hang on. Was that the mafia mentioned there?
Okay, so it's...
Where does it say Indonesian mafia?
We can go back another. I think that's later in the call. Okay.
Happiest. And they go, yes.
Okay, happy. It's not mafia.
Where do you go from there?
What you're doing is trying to predict how the conversation happens as a way of
Did
trying
did he say he was in the Indonesian mafia?
to wriggle out of having it.
Like
Oh,
specifically?
well, this will just
Maybe.
happen. You don't know what she's going to do. She's a person in her own right. I've been like accused of like infantilizing this person like to hell and back when it's really not the case. People can think that way. It's like, well, now you're speaking for her. You're saying, well, she's going to do this. Well, I don't
I'm
know.
not
It
trying
depends
to.
how you
I'm
approach
not
it.
trying to listen. I made a living out of convincing people to depart with tens of thousands of dollars in a
Now I
scheme.
feel like
which
I'm
was-
being convinced that you should just let it slide because it's easier.
No, that's
Okay,
not
we'll
what I'm
keep
trying
it
to say.
playing.
What I'm trying to say is that I can talk to people and I can convince people to part with all their money. That is how I do with social interactions, but that does not translate well to trying to deal with people in a polite society. So I can predict conversations. I'm great at predicting conversations. I'm great at controlling situations to my favor. However, that is not what I want to do when I'm trying to have heart to heart. So I'm asking genuinely. Okay,
It's
because I
the
can see
heart
how
to
it's
heart
important.
and shoot from the heart. I can't tell you how to do that because I'm not you.
Yeah, but I can't.
Okay, so you know that this is from the call that apparently got
Uh-huh.
released. This is just a snippet of it, right?
I didn't hear a mention of Indonesian mafia in there.
Yeah. Oh, this is only. I'll give you the.
Where did I get Indonesian? Did I mention Indonesian mafia when I talked to Trough? I can't remember. Where did I get that from? Were people just talking about that and then I just recontextualized that thing? I might have just recontextualized the talking them out of their money in that light. Talking people out of their money sounds like you're a car salesman or something.
the whole. I uploaded it to Streamable.
So this is where he's talking about.
Mafia in this meaning is organized crime broadly. Yeah, but I presume that because he couldn't go to the UK that he was doing scams there, right? So I'm not sure where the Indonesian part of this is coming up.
like scamming people
Except for the fact that he's currently in Indonesia.
out of tens of thousands
Does
of
he
dollars,
say
right?
does he say Indonesian mafia in this call at all? He
I
said in
remember
the
that he did,
past-
but
No,
I
he
remember that he
didn't
did.
because I would remember in this.
I feel like if in the call, if in the call he said Indonesian mafia, my ears would have perked up. I feel like I would have reacted to that. I don't remember reacting to that.
In this call specifically?
I believe so. Yeah, it's
I did
from the
not
same
know-
call. It's slightly cut up.
No, it's not. I listened to the entire thing. When the thing that was released, the thing that I sent you, I listened to the entire thing. Never said Indonesian mafia. That would have probably stuck out
Okay.
to me.
So he apparently calls it an organized Indonesian outfit from the original
He
call.
doesn't-
Apparently,
I
we can go through it and listen to it if you
I'll
don't
listen-
think that he
I'll
says that he
listen
was involved in organized crime. He's like talking
don't
pretty
remember
explicitly about the fact that he's like
exactly-
scamming, right?
That wasn't explicit.
Well, I mean, okay. So my read in this situation, I'll tell you my thought.
I did notice on this listen that he ended up talking about a scheme, and I think Mary Chu started talking over him, so he ended that line of thought, which is unfortunate.
In this, so I find Trough from Perry. Trough, I think he was very fun, you know.
He didn't say it.
And he gives off this helpless vibe. I am a sucker for that. I see people that seem helpless and I start, you know, defending them if I think
It's possible he did it. I just didn't hear it.
that they didn't do anything to deserve whatever is happening. That's my instinct.
Because I'm going to
So-
be real with you. When we went over this, it was a whole lot of nothing. It was a whole lot of... He did say organized crime? Okay, I don't remember that. It was a whole lot of nothing. He was for some reason convinced that Mary Chu was going to blackmail him. Which, I mean, like, I understand how you would interpret putting a recording into a call of a prior interaction and calling you out for lying as sort of an attempt to intimidate. Like, look, I got the proof, I can show someone. But it's not, there's no blackmail, there's no demand, right? So it's like that's the only reason I would see why somebody would post that in DMs, because you would just call them out for lying and just say, wait, I talked to you back then, you said this, instead of now you're saying this. I have the recording, don't lie to me, you know? That would be the move. You wouldn't just go, your move, pig man.
when I started preparing for the Perry debate, I was like focused on those streams and what I knew at the time, or rather, okay, wait, let me think about this. So when this happened, Trough, when Mary was like blackmailing him or sending him those coercive, threatening DMs, then he sent them to me, and I told Sunday, because I am a dumb fuck who actually believed that his life could be in danger. I am a stupid fucking retard for believing him in that. What?
Wait, Aiko, that's a no-no word.
You got the DMs from when he messaged you. Did he say that his life was in danger and so he needed
No.
your help to be able to like message Mary Chu?
No, that's not. No. That's not what he said. He told me that this was going on. I mean, overall, like this. Listen. I've known people IRL with crazy past stories that used to be involved in crazy things that, changed their lives, and they're not those people anymore. So I didn't know what any of the stuff he was saying, but I had already planned on having a stream with him after this Perry stuff was over, so I could go through all the stuff that Kathy was saying about him being right-wing, sending around these clips and stuff. Because I'm not taking anything like just based off of like what Kathy is clipping and shipping, right? So I was already gonna like ask him about all of these things, and then it would have come out. But
So you knew that he was. So you know that he used to scam people out of tens of thousands of dollars, and then he still like self-described himself as an emotional. Did he say sociopath or psychopath?
I don't know. I heard whatever he was saying. I didn't really understand what was going on. I was like, I'll worry about that later. I don't know.
Okay.
I believe that he was in danger of like IRL people, like of it fucking up his IRL life. I'm too easily manipulated. I'm sorry. I apologize for buying this shit, but I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't. Like I need to.
Why are you apologizing to Dickers exactly? I don't understand why we're apologizing to Dickers. What's his role in this?
to understand the context of things, and I didn't have the time to look into the context of those things. And what I wanted to talk to Perry about was like my issues with him and his conduct in all of this.
Well, I mean that's so that's not necessarily true, right? So you did say that you wanted to be able to litigate the Trough stuff on Wednesday because apparently all the lies about him you would prove weren't true. I think you did you speak to me about feeling bad about the treatment of Trough? A lot of your debate boiled down to like you taking Trough's side and like Harry taking Mary Chu's side in this stuff,
Well,
right?
it wasn't supposed to be like that. Perry kind of attached himself on my. Okay,
I'm just getting
trying
Resident
sorry, I
Evil
just
ready.
Just to be
woke up.
super clear, for the way that it got communicated to me, because I said to you, what's the specific topic of the debate? Okay? And then you say, I've got a couple notes. You'll probably need a little context of the Mary Chu blackmail situation.
Yes.
So, and then
My
you
point-
send me the DMs between Mary Chu and Trough.
Yeah.
So I think
yeah.
Trough was pretty integral, and these DMs and this call was pretty integral to the drama, right?
Well, yeah, because that
I'm gonna be real. This is intensely uninteresting.
is what I was saying. Is suddenly 1 second Perry saying that Mary
Okay, I'm jumping ahead. I don't care about this. Sorry, Echo. It's not you.
say like he wasn't like choreographing him. That sounds insane.
Okay.
Like he can't take.
Oh, what's this?
He.
Exactly what to say. Yeah.
Sorry, what timestamp? Just from 2 hours onwards.
And then suddenly he flips and he's just saying everything that Mary was saying. And I was like, okay, so the only thing that changed was the criticism of your debate moderation.
Okay. But just in terms of talking about what information you knew, so when did you
Why are
see
previews not working?
the
Just a white
Indonesian
square.
mafia clip?
Like maybe the day before the debate.
Okay. Because at
I
some
saw
point
that it
you
was
go from
leaked and
saying...
I just passed it to him.
So I
Yeah, you're
invited him
right.
earlier to be able to hop in the call, and he asked me, in what capacity? And then I say, reporting legal threats, lies, mob ties, drunken debauchery. And then he says, with who? And all together at 2:20.
There we go.
And so,
You
think that's interesting?
No, interesting. Last chance or something like
Sorry,
that.
I want to get this fucking part of the
Because I
conversation
think
like,
started.
allow-
even in the
Elaborate more.
conversation between him and Sunday, Sunday kind of accepts that, like we helped you write those.
Not like anything meaningful.
Wait, what is he saying we helped write?
I apologize to Sunday for dragging him into this because I thought someone was getting shit
No, Echo didn't drag me into anything. Echo told me, like, look, this person's blackmailing this Trough person. Like, really? Okay, let's get into a voice call. Let's get into a voice call was my idea.
for reasons he didn't. He did deserve it all. This fucking guy deserved it all. But yeah, no, that didn't happen fucking at all. We listened to the fucking call with him, and
Yeah, voice call was my idea. I don't know why Echo's apologizing. Echo just told me that Trough had told her this.
she was still typing at the time, and so like
This is what's annoying about stuff like this is like you can't presume that people have an encyclopedic memory, unless it's me in most cases, that people have an encyclopedic memory of the steps that went into a thing, right? So like I think Echo's mixing up the timeline here a little bit, but it doesn't matter. Who cares?
last couple ones, that like the last two, but everything was already there.
Okay, because I
Just,
think
like,
even in the
elaborate
conversation between him and Sunday, Sunday kind of accepts that, like we helped you write those.
Not like anything meaningful.
You're saying just the last two messages.
Yeah, like nothing with any substance.
Last couple of I think it more, I think it might have been more than 2. Was it? It might have just been 2.
It was just like,
I don't know.
like what do you mean last chance or something like that? Whatever it is that it says. Sorry, Mike.
Yeah, so basically, I get shown like, here, Mary Chu's posted this video in our DMs proving that she recorded a conversation, and I'm scared she's gonna leak it. It's like, okay, what's in it? All right, let's see what's in it. And it's like some embarrassing shit. He tries to like walk back stuff he said in public, but then he also falls onto like, oh, I can't, you know, it's not my place to tell like so and so how to like respond to like their rapist on the internet and so on and so forth. And all of this is very weird because it's like none of these people really are relevant to anything. But Trough's upset because he thinks that Mary Chu's got this dirt on him and that she recorded this conversation. So I'm like, okay, let's go over it. Let's see what's in there. And at some point in the call, can't remember if it was at some point in the call or if this was before, Mary Chu messages him something. And Trough says like, oh, she messaged me something. Okay. Well, let's watch what she says. And then I said, what you should do is don't engage in a conversation. What you should do is ask, what do you mean by this? In some form or other. What do you mean by this? And the point is, if he's concerned that Mary Chu is, you know, setting up like a blackmail thing, well, she will probably say something to that effect to make it clear, or she'll back off, or she'll clarify, hey, I'm not doing anything weird. I'm just saying, look what you said here. Something like that. So it's like, you give the opportunity to clarify. And if she has nefarious intentions, maybe she'll get spooked off, or maybe she'll give away the game. That's all. It's like, that's it. Aiko had almost nothing to do with this. Aiko was just kind of there. I don't even think Aiko was paying attention for most of it, to be honest with you. I think Aiko was muted for a good part of it. To be real with you, I think after the first few minutes, I wasn't even really paying attention. Simply because there wasn't anything there. It was like, wow, Trough, it looks like you're inconsistent with what you say offline and what you say online, or what you say in private versus what you say in public. Good thing you're only talking to 20 people. Who cares? Plus, I agreed with his stated reasons in the private call with Mary Chu. It's like, because Mary Chu was upset that this person was, Jesus Christ, I feel so stupid even trying to explain this. So this Firebat person admitted to raping the Seraphe person. And Mary Chu's like, well, if that's the case, why is Seraphe hanging around with this rapist person? That's my friend, I guess. And Trough just replied like, well, I agree it's not healthy what they're doing, but it's not my business to tell a sexual assault victim how to respond to their trauma. And that was it. So it's like, okay, sure, fine. So what do we care about? And I flat out told him, like, I would just not care. Just ignore it. Who cares? Like, there's no scandal here. First of all, because you're not important enough to have a scandal. But secondly, nobody cares. Literally nobody cares about this. And frankly, I'm really feeling how little I care about this right now because, dear God, nothing. I thought there was going to be something spicier than this.
My screen is. Let me make the screen bigger.
Like this is
I think the DM's got.
this isn't it, is it? Like is this, Lisa? You watch this. Is this exhausted by Sunday and Aiko had a voice call with Trough? Because if that's it, if that's as far as this rabbit hole goes, I mean, even at 10:30 at night, I'm not that bored.
Got leaked. I think DMs got leaked by the Trough through Parry earlier. If
Which
somebody
is
can send me a
very
screenshot of
Wait, what?
those.
Wait, he leaked them to Perry? Perry's been like trying to fuck with Trough. Why would he leak through him?
Uh-huh.
You think that's interesting?
That's weird.
No, interesting that he would go on Perry's. That's like
Oh, I think he went
crazy
in there to
hard.
like make amends or something. Yeah.
That's
What?
crazy. Yeah, this guy's fucking yeah.
He's nuts. Why would you care to make amends with Perry? Perry's also got no audience. None of this matters.
Okay, so okay, somebody sent me the DMs. Give me 2 seconds.
Sure.
Okay.
Ah.
So the Trough sends back this. I'm guessing this is Fedora Fluke, aka the Trough, right?
Mm-hmm.
He sends through the clip, which is pretty early in the DMs.
That's not
Right?
the clip. Or that's the video. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the full video. Yeah.
That's the call. So you contact. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's early in the DMs because that was the video. That was the video. I asked for the video. So when we went over the video, I just had it streaming on my end, and I was just screen sharing
Trough contacts you.
because Trough couldn't figure out his computer.
You contact Sunday, and then you guys both get in a call together, right? To be able to like address some of these messages. I guess with the different time zones, maybe I can't prove that these are different. It was only the last 2. Okay.
What?
It's like literally nothing of substance. It's just
Wait, how
like
long was this call?
Too long.
I don't know.
It was long.
Oh, 3 hours? Well, we listened to the whole thing.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Cause let me have a look. Okay, so she sends this first, and then it's this screenshot. And then on the 3rd screenshot out of 7, here's where she sends the call, right? Trough.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I can't match up the time zones, because I don't know if they're the same time zones.
We're not the same time zone at all.
No, but I think the Trough took these the Trough took both of these screenshots.
None of us know what Perry was thinking. He wasn't. He doesn't think.
Okay. So she sends him
Perry. The reason why I have no interest in Perry is that Perry doesn't think. I like Queeman as a person, even though he can be an asshole, and I disagree with some of the things he does and says. But Perry is like he just mirrors. Like he's one of these losers who just mirrors the environment he's in, and I just don't care. I just don't care. It's like that weirdo we had call in the other day. They're just mirroring their environment. They saw some people in an argument. They thought they looked dominant and cool, and they try to ape that, and they can't do it. And it's just, that's it. Dude, Dickers is going full Sherlock on this. I hope this isn't going full Sherlock on this, because he's made like several pretty glaring mistakes. It's also really embarrassing to go full Sherlock on this. You need, like, there should be something to bite onto.
him the video. It's some point after 1 p.m. I'm guessing he contacts you.
It's sometime after 1 p.m. I'm guessing he contacts you.
Because that's when you guys all hop in a call together at 2:20.
Yeah.
And so
We can see this. Thank you.
from 2:20 to what? 5:20, you guys are on a call together discussing about how to respond to this stuff.
Nope.
So it's the
2:20 to
last
5.
We were watching the video and just periodically commenting on bits of it that stood out. Not a lot of it stood out, to be honest with you. It was a lot of really boring shit. And a lot of me saying, hey, there's nothing here. I would just move on.
5:20?
Because it's a 3-hour call, right?
Yeah.
Even disrespected the host. I mean, it's a YouTube channel. Let's calm down, okay? You can disrespect the host of a YouTube channel. You're not going to go to hell for it. Unless it's this channel.
Probably. I guess so.
So I'm guessing you guys were in the call for this screenshot, and then this screenshot as well.
Or,
And then this one, and the last one.
Wait. Sorry. Can you make them like regular size? So I can see the,
you want me to-
whole one? So I
You
can
want me
see
to
like the
zoom
whole...
in?
I think the first message I said was, why are you showing me this? I said, you should ask why you're showing me this. Like, what's this about? Not sure what you're getting at, because it's playing a lot of the, what's the word? What do they call it? The adjective? I don't know.
whole page. I zoom out a little bit. I want to see so that I can understand like what's going on in the back and forth.
Or I mean, I can reply to them so you can see them in your own DMs, okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be good.
There you go.
Let me see. let's see. So definitely last chance. Are you all right?
I definitely didn't say anything past this point. I haven't said anything salacious or prior to this. I don't know what this is.
Right.
Because
I think
even
I'm
looking at his writing style, I mean, this looks like the Trough at the beginning, right? I haven't said anything
Yeah.
salacious. That sounds like him. A big long explanation. I've already said that I've spoken with you and got differing levels. Blah, blah, blah. That sounds like the Trough. But then after this
Yeah.
video call gets sent,
Yeah.
I'm guessing like the next however many messages, they
Why
don't
are you,
sound
why
like
are you showing me this as my suggestion? I'm not sure what you're getting at was my suggestion.
Huh?
Trough. There's like a marked change there. There's like one-line responses being relatively short and curt,
What are you implying?
and then it's
Hmm.
like the rest of the conversation.
I think. Okay, maybe I'm wrong about 2
Yeah, so it's like 4. It's like 4.
messages.
I thought it was more than 2. But they weren't written for him. He writes his things, right? I just don't know why we care.
I'm trying to remember. In any case, it wasn't anything of substance.
Like I'm like I'm trying to picture the angle where this is like where I care about this with somebody else. It's like, did you write Epstein's defense? Did you write the email for Epstein explaining how it was all misunderstanding? That'd be an issue. Did you advise this person to ask clarifying questions or to invite clarification as to the intentions of doing stuff in a conversation? Like it wouldn't really matter who it is because Mary Chu's being ambiguous about her intentions. That's all.
Just like not directly responding to it, letting her try to say something explicitly.
I am incredibly bored by this.
You know what I mean?
I don't really
know.
know what you mean, to be completely
You don't know what that means?
honest.
I don't know. I
No.
was just fucking trying to help this guy.
Okay. Trying to say something explicitly, trying to give Mary Chu an opportunity or incentive or to trigger Mary Chu to a certain extent into being more explicit about her intentions with the video. That's all. Why? Well, because if she is trying to intimidate him, then at least you know, oh, she's trying to intimidate me. If she says, nope, you're not, then relax. I'm just showing you what you said before. I'm not going to do anything with this. Then great. That's all. But again, like I struggle to even 90% of this is just there's this really pathetic guy on the call who's just really stressed out about this. So it's like, okay, well, let's paint in the numbers then.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
I
so
think-
but it's not Sunday directing him in what to say.
According to the Trough, Sunday was telling him exactly what to say, how long to type it out for, and then how long after typing out that he should send it.
That's a bit much.
Yeah, it's more or less. I mean, I wouldn't say that's inaccurate. What actually happened was because in Discord it shows you typing. So while Mary Chu is typing, because you're trying to invite clarification, don't interrupt her. Make sense? Don't interrupt her. Resist the urge to respond or comment. If she is commenting, that's because she wants to comment. That's good. That's what you want. If she's messaging, it's because she wants to message. That's what you want. Every single statement she posts is the possibility of saying something revealing about her intentions. That's all.
Did that happen on the call, though?
He told him what to say. He didn't say like he wasn't like choreographing him. That sounds insane.
That does sound insane.
Okay.
Not sure why you'd say choreographing, but okay.
Like he can't take any responsibility for himself.
Apparently not.
Sunday was like, Like, just let her type, give her time to type, write this, you know, short thing, ask what she means. Like, the last chance thing.
Yeah.
So, nothing of substance.
Well, I mean, the
Um,
messages weren't anything of substance, but you're saying that he was writing out the entire message, or he was telling me exactly what to say at each message.
Of the single line ones, these like
Yeah.
last few single line ones, then yeah,
Okay.
he was telling him what to say. Last chance.
Yep.
What do you mean by that? What are you implying?
Okay.
Okay.
Because I feel as though when we've talked about these DMs, I don't feel as though
Mhm.
you've been upfront about the fact that you and Sunday, it sounds like, were pretty instrumental in like writing out a lot of these.
Well, because we weren't. She wasn't instrumental in any of it. I advised Trough to ask clarifying questions, not to engage in conversation with someone who he intuits is threatening him. But also, more to the point, we don't have to be upfront about that. At all. That's actually not your business, Dickers. I don't know who you are in this.
So when I'm going through and criticizing him, the thing I was criticizing him over, if you remember, is him doing these really
Bluntly, like, you don't need to know this. This is not important.
short responses that are kind of like obfuscating what she's trying to ask and trying to deflect. And you kind of let him take that on the chin instead of saying, well, to be fair, I mean, Sunday told him what to write during those.
Wait, what was he taking on the chin? Taking what on the chin? What?
What she's trying to ask and trying to deflect.
Well, that's not deflecting. She said last chance. So what like, if you say last chance and you put something in the DM, that's like, here, I have recorded our conversations for hours. Okay? Your move, fat man. What do you mean is a reasonable response to that? That's not deflecting. That's like, state your intentions, please. I don't know what he's taking on the chin. This is weird. This whole thing is so weird. It's like watching children play make-believe as adults. It's actually exactly like watching children play make-believe as adults. Because like Dickers is like, he's trying to be like the inspector or something. He's trying to be like Dr. House, like you were told to take your pills, but you didn't. You thought you were smarter than the doctors, didn't you? That was the fucking thing. Anyways, like it's weird. Like nobody answers to either of you guys. It's very strange. Very strange.
And you
Very
kind of let him
strange.
take that on the chin instead of saying, well, to be fair, I mean, Sunday told him what to write during those messages.
Yeah, I don't.
He didn't want to take what? He didn't want to take it to Sunday? Who didn't want to take what to Sunday? What? Who didn't want to take what? He felt called out by that and thought I should drop it. Hang on, I think I missed something. What are you talking about? Dio? What?
I didn't want to. I just didn't want to make a mess in the middle of everything that was going on. I wanted to like figure it out
Yeah, exactly. Rust Cole.
later. I wasn't gonna just interject and be like, actually,
They were trying to bring this up like a week ago. Who was? When did this happen? Was this a week ago? Hang on. Sorry, I've had actual shit going on in my life, so I haven't been really paying attention. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for yawning so much. When we get to Resident Evil, I'll be more awake. Just I really cannot stress how little I care about this. Okay. Do I even still have the conversation with Aiko and Trough? I don't see it. Fedora Aiko. Here we go.
Sunday helped write these single line things to let Mary, you know, like to try to have Mary be more explicit. Like, what is that going to do to make
Yeah.
anything less convoluted? Do you know what I mean?
I think I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Like, this is Trough. Plus, you're like bringing up all of this shit. You're bringing up.
You need to chill. Okay, just chill. Just chill. Stop whining and chat about people not accepting you online. Be a grown up, please.
All of this shit to him that I don't know what the fuck
Just
is
don't be cringe, okay? Don't be cringe. People will be nice to you.
going on. So I'm just like, I'm
Or
gonna
if you're
step
cringe, be cringe in a nice, fun way.
back and let this happen. I'm not gonna try to defend this guy. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I thought I knew what was going on, but it's clearly not the case.
Okay. Because you did know about you knew about the things that I was bringing up, and you knew where they'd come from. You'd heard those like calls and those little bits of evidence before.
What little bits of evidence?
I guess you kind of put a pin in it, or like pigeonholed it for a time.
The only thing, like I said, was the full 46-minute call, which didn't say anything about Indonesian mafia. Those DMs, and there.
So literally, where is this Indonesian mafia thing coming from? Where is that coming from? I don't understand.
I think that's it. I don't want to just be like, oh well, Sunday was in this call with me and was telling you to write last chance or something, like, quote unquote, what do you mean? You know what I mean? Like, it would just make everything suddenly be about Sunday.
Wait, are they they're not reading the actual conversation, are they? I think I see what's going on. I think I see why this is interesting to Dickers, because he's thinking last chance, what do you mean? Like, this is a demand. Like, I was advising Trough to go, last chance, tell me what you mean. But I think they're all rushing to make content out of nothing, and they aren't reading what they're looking at. See, you'll notice here that last chance is in quotes. The reason last chance is in quotes is because Mary Chu actually,
like, you know, I didn't
said last chance first. So it's like, what do you mean by last chance when you say that? That's what the quotes are for. And Trough doesn't know how to write too good, so he put the question mark outside of the quotes, which is not how you do that. I had to correct him on that. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. There we go. Okay.
want it to get even more convoluted, especially when I didn't know what the fuck was going on with Trough.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, you can always say more information.
Okay, does this pick up? Is there a thing that happens?
But I didn't want to say something and then have it become like a huge thing.
You flat out don't... Okay, you don't need to apologize for this. You do not need to tell people about the contents of your private calls. You didn't collaborate with Trough in terms of his public presentation. You didn't tell him how to hide his past. You actually, specifically, Echo, did nothing. Literally nothing. I told him to ask questions to invite clarification because Mary Chu is being ominous. I also told him you shouldn't care about this, but I also suggested you just say post it. I suggested at one point, hey, maybe you should just ask Mary Chu to just post the call. that was actually my first suggestion. So it's like it's really, this is really weird. I'm genuinely confused about the mindset of this Trough guy, actually, because it's like he brought that up because we watched Dicker's conversation with Aiko, and it seemed like when Aiko said, "Oh, there's stuff here I didn't know about," it seemed like Trough was really taken aback because he expected people to just, you know, jump in front of him and be a human shield. And I think when he brought up, excuse me, I think when he brought up when I was talking to him, like, hey, I don't want to blow up your whole thing here, mate, but you know, remember you were in on this too. It's like, yeah, I told you to ask, like, hey, what do you mean by that? when somebody was being ominous in DMs. Like, you got me. Like, was that the dirt? Was that your leverage to like keep us all in your court? Very weird. Very weird. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be real. Stop. I'm doing this for your own good, okay? Genuinely, I don't mean this in a bad way. I'm timing you out till tomorrow because you gotta get over this parasocial stuff.
Like when I didn't think it was pivotal to
Nobody talk about he can deal with this shit on his own time, okay?
matter at hand.
I just find it slightly crazy that because I had started taking an interest in some of the Trough stuff, you said that you didn't want me to get involved at all so that I could be neutral. But then Sunday had been behind the scenes helping you kind of, or helping the Trough with you in the call, write out these messages to Mary Chu. Like,
and
he was directly involved in the drama, right?
No, no, that's not direct. How is that directly involved in any drama? What are you talking about?
And he would be like a preferential moderator for the discussion between you and Parry.
Who? What?
Well, yeah.
Wait, me? I offered as a joke. It's like, hey, Aiko, you should kick Dickers and I'll moderate, because these people are gonna suck. I didn't want to. I mean, I would. I have fun with stuff like that. Until it happens, then I'm bored.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't gonna talk about that anymore, I think. I'm trying to remember. No, you're right. I was honestly just, I put all of my mental energy into trying to figure out this Parry shit that I put a pin in everything else. And I didn't want to add more things that would complicate it, potentially, because I can always say more later. You know what I mean? I didn't want to distract from whatever was happening with Trough at that time.
Yeah. Yeah, look, I'm not...
If you disagree, that's fine.
You
like,
clearly feel pretty bad about it, or like you're in a bit of a tough spot right now with a lot of this stuff being revealed. So I'm not trying to go too hard at you.
I legitimately don't know what's been revealed at this point. It sounds like this weirdo has embellished his past and he probably did something illegal and tried to make it sound cool, but actually he's just maybe fucked on financials or something, so he's hiding out in Indonesia and just spending his cash and making money doing some weird shit online. That's all I'm getting from all of this. Because if there's one like consistent thread in all of this, I don't think Trough has the discipline or the wit or the literacy to scam someone, which makes me think that if he was scamming people, actually they were probably really vulnerable, which makes me like, I don't know. I just don't fuck with weirdos like this. We used to know was a weirdo like this. I thought it was just a bozo.
But I feel
it's
like
okay. You can.
a lot of this behavior is just like you getting way too involved in this stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Way too involved.
Thanks, Dad, for those words of wisdom.
You're right. You're 100% right.
I don't know if it's about a bias against Mary Chu, but it seems like you knew that this guy was, at least in the past, scamming.
I don't even know why Aiko is like in this call. Aiko did literally nothing in this call. I cannot stress enough. Aiko did literally nothing in this call. Aiko told me that Trough was being blackmailed by someone, or that Trough thought he was being blackmailed by someone. So I said, hey, let's get into a voice call. Let's go over this. Okay. Aiko was silent for basically the whole thing. So I have no idea why Aiko is even having to answer for this. But frankly, even if Aiko was the only person in the call, I don't know why Aiko has to answer for this. This is just frankly nobody's business, and it's weird. It's weird. Like it's not nobody's business because it's a DM. DMs can be somebody's business. So for example, if at this point right now, after all this shit has gone down, if I was in Trough's DMs going like, okay, say this to this person, this is how you're gonna throw them off, and then say this to this person, this is how you're gonna throw them off. Like, okay, that'd be a little weird. That'd be something maybe worth talking about if you're interested in the weird behaviors of Trough and associates. But That's not what this is. This is, hey, this person was recording my calls with them, and they're being weird about it, and I think they're trying to blackmail me. Like, okay, did they say they're going to blackmail you? No? All right. Well, why don't you just ask simple clarifying questions and see if they do? You know, like common sense. This is all nothing like who is this for? This is for people to feel like they have the scoop on something, and they really want to be the guy laying down the law in a conversation. They want to be the dad really badly. And I find that impulse very weird. I'm finding this dynamic really weird. Like, why is Dickers? It's called Dickers too, so it's especially funny. Why is a weirdo called Dickers? Just some rando called Dickers online. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. Okay. Okay. You know how, like, I talk sometimes about how it's weird that Americans are super excited about unelected judges sort of being like paternal figures to the people they're sentencing? They like to make these grandiose speeches. Like, you need to get your stuff in order, son. What is wrong with you? You are disgusting. And it's like, you're unelected. We don't have any relationship. You're the front face of an unelected mob, essentially. You're the detritus of a corrupt system that was deliberately left vague to allow for raw power to assert itself on strangers. That's a really pretentious way of saying that's just like your opinion, man. You're just a guy. But it's like people doing that, but they're literally nobodies. Literal nobodies. I find that weird. I find it really weird.
People out of hundreds of thousands or tens of...
Don't say that to a judge. No. Pretend you pretend like judge is your daddy, okay? When you're in court. But it's weird that the judge wants to be your daddy.
Thousands rather of dollars.
And it's really weird that Americans in particular really want judges to be your daddy.
And so you decided to get involved, but you still decided to get involved and like help him out. He says that he's going to do cease and desist or legal action, and then you kind of get involved to defend him or say that that's okay, actually.
I legitimately don't know on the basis of what Trough said in that call. We're supposed to intuit that Trough was involved in like evil, nefarious stuff. Because I got to tell you, when I hear, I'm really good, right, at talking people out of tens of thousands of dollars. Tens of thousands of dollars is not actually big money. Talking people out of tens of thousands of dollars is like, it's what people I know who worked at car dealerships did. Right? Like that's it. If you are scamming old ladies out of tens of thousands of dollars, that's life and death. If you are talking people out of tens of thousands of dollars, you might be selling massage chairs. I guess those aren't tens of thousands of dollars. You get what I mean. Like, you might be a shady car mechanic. I don't know. It's like shady car mechanic would be more of a douchebag. It sounds like a salesman, right? So it's like it's weird. Thinking of Dickers doing his happy dance after squashing Ico or filling it out. I found it weird that he was so pleased about squashing Trough. It's like someone doing like a, you know how like in boxing matches when they like do a little dance around the ring after they knock their opponent down. It's like doing that, but your opponent was like a toddler. You just kicked him across the ring. He's crying. Ugh! It's like, you know, like it's weird.
And then the moderation stuff, and you back him up there as well. I don't know if it's a bias against Mary Chu that's caused like a lot of this stuff recently.
Caused what?
I mean, it wasn't really. I mean, obviously, like I thought.
I don't have a bias. I don't dislike Mary Chu as a person. I don't dislike Mary Chu as a person, but this was weird.
Mary, and I think Mary's a terrible person. And she obviously had no fucking.
I dislike. I will say, even up to this point, I dislike Mary Chu as a person less than Trough. I think this was juvenile and weird. I don't dislike Mary Chu. I think she's very bitter, and I think she's very insecure, and I think she's very reactive, and I think she feels like she's under attack constantly. So she acts weird, but it's like a lot of people are like that, and people are like that for reasons. They've had experiences.
Problem with any of this, and whatever else she knows that she cut out of the call that she has to hang over his head forever.
Thank God I don't know these people. I know, right? Dear God.
But I really was just a fucking sucker. He just plays victim so fucking well, and
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He just didn't know anything.
Yeah, I got too close, too involved, and I didn't really know what to do with
Aiko, stop apologizing. This guy is nothing to you. Stop apologizing to Dickers. Let's jump ahead a little bit. Let's see if something happens. What the hell? Oh, it's that. Is that Kathy? Is that the person who called in? Yeah, I think it is. It was Neo Cheddar in the Discord.
Nerd City. Is
Nerd
Dicker's
City.
dirtbag left? Parry. Give the
Okay, I don't care.
teenager. Okay, let's let Parry on. Let's let Kathy on. Miller can get fucked.
We're gonna give this 5 minutes and we're gonna play Resident Evil 7.
Okay. How's it going, lads? Yeah, I'm guessing you didn't get to call in.
I think Aiko did fine. I don't know why Aiko felt the need to talk to this person at all. And it's not because I have any like I don't have any I've got no issue with this guy. It's just like all of this is weird. All of this is weird. None of this is important. It is so violently unimportant. It's embarrassing to treat it as important.
We were talking about it, so
I don't even think Mary Chu treats it as important. That's how embarrassing it is.
what's up?
That's fine.
I think it's just these weirdos. It's these weirdos who have no scoop with anything interesting. So it's like this is red meat for them, I guess.
Can I start?
Well, I want to
Kathy?
say what I have, and then
So I want to
Terry
go to
can
bed.
talk.
Okay, after you, man.
Okay, he has to go to bed, guys. Okay, he's just so tired he has to deal with this shit. He's a busy man. Just he can't believe he has to get up and go online and go on stream and talk about this again. But he has to. It's his job.
Okay. So just to respond to Aiko when she said, "Oh yeah, Kathy was sending." I'm not gonna apologize to Kathy for yelling at him 1 month ago when he was telling me that the Trough is a right-winger grifter.
She doesn't have to apologize for yelling at you. You're nobody.
He's a liar. You can't trust him. I told her that when we were in good terms. I was one of her chatters. I was one of her fans, and I told her that
Basically one of her children.
at the time. Now she coming in, changing the history and saying, "Well, why would I trust Kathy? Kathy is crazy about me. He's spurring out at me." I was a fan of Aiko at the time when I told her that.
Okay, the fact that you were telling us this, the fact that you feel the need to tell us this, to verbalize this, that this is eating away at your soul, kind of confirms the characterization that you just made.
And she, instead of just looking at the clips that I had of him being a right-wing grifter, she was yelling at me, and I'm like trying to time me out and say, "Don't talk about this again."
Nope.
And don't lie about the Trough. He's a good guy. Don't lie about him like this. Now, I was a fan of her at the time.
Oh,
so she can't.
Lisa, don't. Can I shit. Wait, Lisa, why did you? Lisa, why did you hide Dio's messages? Did you hide them from the channel? They don't look like they're in timeout. Did you just? Why did you do that? What did they say? No, most judges aren't elected. Most judges are not elected, actually. Why did they do that? Judges are appointed. I just timed them out? Okay, can you untime them out, please? I don't know why they're timed out.
Sound like, "Oh, you would never trust Kathy. You never trust. He's a crazy guy. He's a crazy guy." She had no issue trusting every clip I sent her about Destiny, every clip I sent her about Ethan Klein. she said she changed her mind about Ethan Klein. At one point, she said, "Oh, because of
Okay, but also don't send like a long ass message asking to be untimed out. Just say like, hey, I was timed out. What happened? Just chill. Chill. Oh my god,
Kathy, because I kept sending her the clips, sending her the line."
guys, if any of you are getting any sort of emotional reaction to anything about this, the conversation about this, the stuff on the screen, like, oh my god, please, like, go to the bathroom and splash some cold water on your face and go outside. For the love of God, like, this is... No, just go outside.
And she changed her mind about Ethan Klein. She was a fan of him. And so I told her about all his lies, showed her the contradictions that Ethan Klein does. She had no issue at that time in believing me, but when it came to...
I used to give Aiko so much good information, and then I gave her information one time, and she didn't listen to me. And that that bitch, like, that's what this is. Get a girlfriend. I don't... This is weird. This is weird. I'm done. I'm not covering this anymore. I'm sorry. Fuck this. If there's something more interesting relating to this, someone be my guest to send it. But I want to play Resident Evil now. Okay. We're done. We're done. Okay. Here's the rule as per before, all right? Oh. Gonna show up on the screen, please. There we go. As before, super chats will emit a blood-curdling scream. This will spike my cortisol levels considerably. I would prefer if you not do it when the game is incredibly tense, as this would be most stressful for me, even if it will be amusing for you. Okay? There we go. On to glory. Alright, we're in the mines. And we have no machine gun because we missed it. And I am not pleased about this. Okay, let's test this thing out. Someone said that the effective distance is very small. Oh, it does work. Okay. Well, that's something. Yes. Double prizes. Pardon me. Woo! That was close. That was really close. Woo! Oh, come on. Really? Really? Really gonna be like that? Alright, what have we got here? Was that machine gun ammo? What was that? Prevalent tissue samples. Burn fuel. Alright. I am kind of tempted just to try running it. What if we just tried running this? Run, 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 as you run. You run, run, run. Run, 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 run. Running in a hole, running in a hole, in the hole, running in a hole. Running in the hole. Can I push this? Oh, I can! I can! Oh, yes! Woo! Don't blow up. Really? Ugh. Assholes, man. Save room? This is save room? Nope, it's a weed room. Hello? You're making noises. I wish you wouldn't. Sent, January 6, 2015. Thanks to you guys, it's been about a week since my head's been clear and back to normal, and she still thinks she's got me. You guys really need to work on fixing that. Not only does she look like a little kid, but she's about as stupid as one, too. Mom and Dad are still totally under, though. I was wondering, is this whole family obsession something you guys programmed into her? It's kind of fucked up. That bitch Mia is still somewhere in between Evie La La Land and reality. She gets pretty violent, so I locked her up in a cell. I thought maybe Evelyn would get mad since Mia's her favorite and all, but she doesn't seem to care. She actually goes and visits her sometimes. She thinks Mia's... Hello. She thinks Mia's her mommy. Like I said, your bioweapon, quote-unquote, is fucked up. Evelyn's family obsession is getting out of hand. She's making everyone kidnap more and more assholes off the street to add to her freak show of a family. Maybe she's getting tired of Mia not coming around, but it's a pain in the ass for me because I gotta clean up the mess whenever someone new comes along. By the way, Evie's looking sick or something. Her skin is getting all wrinkly and she's getting gray hair. Is that supposed to happen? It's almost like she's getting old all of a sudden. Oh. Oh, she's the old lady. Okay, that's why the old lady's everywhere. That makes sense. I was wondering when that was going to come up. Okay, let's, there we go. That'll do. And nowhere to save, nowhere to save. All right. Hey. I'm reading. This report details the symptoms that appear when the bacterium that grows inside of the E-Series infects a human. Be sure to read this document thoroughly before dealing with E-Series weaponized assets, hereafter referred to as mold. Initial infection. The mold ingests nutrients from the subject's body to propagate itself and slowly takes over cells within the body. As a side effect of this, the infected subject gains remarkable regenerative abilities. During experiments, we removed arms and legs from test subjects and found that they were able to coapt the amputated limbs in a... We found that they were able to coapt the amputated limbs in a matter of minutes. Mid-stage infection. Once the mold reaches the brain, the subject's thoughts become in tune, quote-unquote, with those of the E-Series asset. The subject starts to hear things and experience hallucinations, and soon comes under complete control of the E-Series asset. If the state continues, the host will lose all sense of ego. After every cell in the body has been taken over by the mold, the subject begins to lose their human form. Physical mutations differ from case to case, but all result in him or her acquiring incredible physical strength. Containing a subject at this stage would be extremely difficult. What on earth is on my glasses? Please stop. Alright. Oh, was there a backside to this? Nope. Okay. "5 minutes after dose, vomiting. Necrotoxin. E-Series dosage test. 10 minutes after dose, death. 12 minutes after dose, cell calcification.
Closing parenthesis.
Thank you, colon, closing parenthesis. Target acquired. Oh my god. E-necrotoxin. Destroys cells of any subject based on the E-series bioweapon model. Used only for disposal of E-series assets. The toxin must first be stimulated before use. Oh. Do this by placing a sample of an E-series cells into the necrotoxin container. Evelyn's functions also include the ability to form organisms from mycelia, the fungal filaments. The term organism, quote-unquote, is used loosely here. Strictly speaking, they are superorganisms formed of countless mycelia. You don't need to use organism loosely, guys. It's okay. You can use organism here. What's important, though, is that they exhibit a strong survival instinct and will defend themselves ferociously with the slightest provocation. Their fungal toughness and remarkable strength give them significant battlefield potential. The researchers have been calling these superorganisms the molded, made of mold and also molded as in shaped. The name has a certain elegance to it. The molded has elegance to it. For the treatment of accidental infections, performing on samples of Evelyn's body tissue produces a unique fungicidal serum. Administering the serum to an infected subject will cause the mycelia to calcify, but if the subject's cells are already largely invaded, the serum will be fatal. Since the treatment window is so small, the serum's primary use is therefore disposal of infected subjects rather than a cure. In exploring the serum's potential, we found that subjecting it to would enhance its effects to extreme potency, becoming a compound we now call E-necrotoxin, which in even tiny amounts. What's been interesting to observe in Evelyn's behavior is her obsession with the concept of family. In experiments, we found on multiple occasions that infected subjects were compelled to act as her mother or father, treating her as if she were really their daughter. Why did she settle upon family as the theme for her mental control? This is just speculation, but it could be that she instinctively understands that a family unit is better suited to blending into social groups than a lone girl. On the other hand, well, a sentimental sort might suggest that she's making up for a perceived lack of love in her quarantined upbringing. A parent's love. Really, you don't say. You don't say. Alright. And, oh, more reading, okay. Oh god, it's so long. This project was instigated in 2000 as one of several concepts for the company's NextBAS, Next Generation Experimental Battlefield Superiority. I'm gonna need some water, guys. Give me a sec. NextBAS Initiative. Working with technical assistance from HCF to develop a bioweapon for neutralizing combatants en masse with minimal direct contact. NextBAS was later folded and all its assets diverted to this project. What makes this project markedly different from conventional weapons is its ability to turn enemy combatants into allies, converting hostile elements into willing servants. Since this effectively eliminates the costs of not only POW handling but also combat itself, it's no wonder we had the and even organization chomping at the bit to get on board. The project would never have existed were it not for the discovery of the remarkably progressed vicariant evolution fungus that we commonly term the mutamycete. The fabrication method for each bioweapon was to introduce the mutamycete genome to a pre-stage 4 human embryo and perform cultivation in a controlled environment over a period of 38 to 40 weeks. The resultant organisms were referred to as candidate specimens and graded based on usability from the impractical and faulty series A through D to the perfected E series. A common appearance was selected for the bioweapons, that of a roughly 10-year-old girl, to ensure ease of blending in with urban refugee populations. Oh, that's why they're presuming fungal motives for the child, because it's not actually a child. I mean, it is actually a child, but it's a child that is not like... It's infected prior to birth, right? Okay, that makes sense. This is driving me crazy. I smudged something on my lenses, and it's just absolutely driving me up a wall. Okay, we've got that one. The first E-series specimen, named Evelyn, has proven capable of secreting mutamycete from her tissue at will. It is also of note that Evelyn's mutamycete imposes a profound control over body and mind when introduced into a host organism. We still have a lot to learn about the mechanism by which Evelyn achieves and maintains this control, but the working theories of the vector is similar to the autoinducer pheromones used for quorum sensing in Pseudomonas bacteria. New word. Evelyn's control is exerted in a series of discrete stages, the first of which is hallucination. Almost immediately after infection, the subject begins to see images of Evelyn, though she is not in fact there, and even hear her voice, which is inaudible to anyone else. Auditions with infected subjects throughout the stages of infection reveal that at first the phantom Evelyn appears to be a normal young girl, sometimes desiring companionship or assistance. As time progresses, she begins making more and more extreme demands, including self-mutilation and attacks on other people. The psychological shock this induces helps to break down the mind's natural barriers to Evelyn's brainwashing effect, and by the time mental control is achieved, the mutamycete infection has progressed throughout the body's cells, so the body... Alright. Okay, that was very long-winded. I think we understood basically what was going on a while before that. Oh, there's a fetus in there. Necrotoxin. Alright. So this should presumably infect the mold and kill it all. Nice! Flame rounds. Ooh. Ooh, now we're cooking with gas, literally. Nero rounds. What? That's new. Ammo for the grenade launcher contains a powerful poison that affects the nervous system. That's different. That is quite different. Quite different. Sunday, would you be willing to talk to Dickers about the Trough stuff? A chatter asked. If Dickers wants to talk, I'm happy to talk to anybody. I just don't know why you'd bother. But yeah, sure, why not? Not right now, though. It's Resident Evil time. If we finish it at a reasonable time and he wants to talk still, sure. What did I just pick up? What did I just pick up? I don't know what I just picked up. Okay. Do we want to go this way? Or are we just going down? I guess we're going down. Okay. Oh, I should watch out for traps. I should watch out for traps. I should stop being cocky. Alright. We're going to, bomb. Chem. Nice. Nice. Something's gonna pop right out of the goo, isn't it? Hi.
Fuck.
Okay. We're out of here. Ooh, ugly. Oh my god, get the frick! Move! No time for you. Oh my god. Fuck off. Nice. Shotgun shells. And pick it up! Pick it up! Oh my god. What? Oh, why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why are you doing this to me? What did I do to you, game? What is... Oh, big boy. Big boy. Big boy. I don't like big boy. Okay. Oh, too big boy. Oh, he's really big. Come on, come on. Speed. Speed, man. Speed. All right, all right. New plan. New plan. New plan. New plan. Running this way. Oh my god, why are you so slow? Why are you so slow? Oh my god, why are you so slow? Oh shit. Oh shit, okay. We got a problem now. However, not. Holy shit, run faster. Why are you, what is this? Was I debuffed? What is this? Holy fuck. Literally, what the fuck is even going on? Why am I so slow? That one seems bigger than before. Oh my god. Why is he so slow all of a sudden? Okay, do we have... This is actually ridiculous. Like, he's like tiptoeing. I'm not crouching. He's like walking like he's crouching though. Why is he so slow? Why is he so slow? Really, the birder? Oh my god. That was actually bullshit. There's no mud, it's rock. There's no mud. This was at an incline upwards. Okay. Okay, fuck off. Not in the mood. Interesting. Alright. We're going back down. We're getting my grenade launcher. Okay, looks like they've largely unspawned. I think they only spawn one way, so we can go back, collect our stuff, and then run back up with proper weaponry. And there's nothing in there, okay. I'm hearing growling, but I don't know if that's just ambience. But like legitimately, he is so slow. Why is he so slow? Like, I would go faster in scuba gear. And I don't have the makings of a varsity athlete, okay? Alright. I'm gonna drop this off. We don't need, I don't care about that thing. Handgun ammo will keep. The remote bomb we'll put up here. The gun we'll put up here. Do we have gunpowder? Okay, what do we have in here, actually? Hang on, do we have gunpowder? We got solid fuel, I don't want that. Doesn't look like it, okay. We're gonna take the, oh, do we have magnum ammo? Do we have magnum ammo? I don't see magnum ammo. Okay. Grenade launcher. We'll put there, and we have the grenades out. That's good. We can put the burner fuel back. We're not going to use that. And we really do have nothing else. What do supplements do? Let's try. Let's see what happens. What do these make? Oh, makes item detection easier. Okay, I don't care about that. I wonder what that nervous system one does. We'll give that a try next. We'll give that a try next. All right, let's like, wow, this speed. This speed, man. Am I injured? Is that why? Maybe the flamethrower makes you run slower? I've dropped the flamethrower. But possibly. Maybe. Oh, actually, I wonder. So what if I move this down here, will I go faster? No, doesn't seem to make a difference. And I don't see any weight thing here, so... Oh, they're back. Why are you back? Why are you all back? Alright. Come on. These are the unidirectional zombies. They only attack in one direction. They must only attack that which goes up, not that which goes down. Alright, here we are again in the terrible place. The terrible place, so I'm calling it. The terrible place, okay? Here we go. Oh. Blew my load too early. Hang on, let's try this. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you... You tosser. Oh my god! You didn't see anything. None of you saw that. None of you saw fucking anything. Do you understand? No. Why? It checkpointed me last time. Why didn't it checkpoint me this time? Why? Why? Okay. Alright, we're going back up. Does carrying less stuff make you faster? No, I don't think so. I think I'm just noticing the slow speed right now. Because it was a thing with Resident Evil 9 as well. Like, Grace was so slow. Like, running was like walking speed in a lot of games. Okay, we're gonna try... Oh, you're dead? Okay. That was easier than I thought it would be. And I saved an extra bomb, so there. Okay, did I... Nothing in there worth getting? Okay. I'm so mad that it took away my checkpoint there. Man, I am so mad about that. Okay. Okay. You know what I think we're gonna do this time? We're gonna try this one first. What we're actually going to do... That worked. Now I feel kind of silly. I really don't want any more burner fuel. I don't feel like that's done me any favors. All right, there we go. I guess that's that. Have you played the Metro series? I never got very far. I think I started it and then I was just too busy. The book was very good. Metro 234, the book, was extremely good. I didn't want to press that. The game did not match the tone of the book, and I was annoyed by it. So I didn't get very far. Mind map. Why do I need to... Oh god, how long are we going to be in here for? Okay. I feel like that was kind of a climax. There's a save point, but there's no inventory, so I guess... I can't imagine there's going to be much more in the way of combat. Oh, there's... looks like Evelyn's wheelchair. That's the doll from the beginning. Oh, this is the room we were in at the beginning. Okay.
I'm sure of it. It's not here. It's gone. It's gone!
Oh, it's the author of Metro a Zionist? Damn, that's a shame. That's a shame. That's disappointing. Good novel, though. E001. I am extremely low on ammo. Well, that was a tease. Hi.
This is your fault.
Oh.
Why am I seeing this?
Weird, that super chat didn't work. Why didn't that one work? Hang on, let me check the overlay quickly. Sometimes stream elements just doesn't comply. Oh, it's because the minimum amount is 2. You did Canadian. That's why. Minimum amount is $2. $2 American. So boo on you. Hang on. Every time I do this, I don't know why it keeps going to windowed automatically. It's very frustrating. You can't like Control Alt and just leave the game. It's frustrating. But you gonna give me any ammo? Any ammo at all? You're letting me into this room. Really, there's a reason you are allowing me into this room. Alright.
Ethan, it's okay. It's okay, it's me. I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
Kill him, Mommy.
But you shouldn't have done that! It fucking hurts!
He doesn't want to be my daddy? Then he can die. Now it's Mommy's turn to kill you.
Petition to not be racist against Canadians? It's impossible. I'm a Canadian. I know too much. I know too much. I can't not be. I know the reasons. They are, insurmountable.
Help!
Thank you for that.
Ethan, help me.
Well, there is literally nothing. Okay. Okay. Wait, that's not a door. Hang on, where am I going? Where am I going? Okay. Wait. Wait a second.
Don't need your pity.
Wait, is that... Okay. Did I take damage from that? Like, I've got no.
What are you?
I've got no color anymore. She has stolen our color. That was very stressful, but also random. Okay, can we go through this door now? No? Okay. Wait, so are we going down? Where are we supposed to go? Okay, attic's a no-go. Oh, okay.
You're gonna be one of us. And then maybe you'll play nice.
I'm not playing.
No! Get that away from me!
I want your help!
Okay.
Contained. She must be contained.
Thank you, Chrysalis. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Get away!
I don't wanna.
No, you don't!
Why does everyone hate me?
It's a sphincter. It's a grandma sphincter. Okay, I am.
You're just a little boy.
Alright, I got a knife. I got a knife.
I just wanted a family.
Use what? Albert! It's Albert, apparently. It's the Wesker gun. Well, that was depressing. It is very Dead Space-like. End of the night get ending? Oh. I guess we beat the game. Well then. Could someone explain to me what just happened? Mushroom Sun. Mushrooms just happened.
I'm Redfield.
Chris!
Glad we found you.
The fuck took you guys so long?
I like how they named that gun after Albert Wesker. That's weird. That's kind of weird.
Ethan?
Mia. You made it. I'm glad.
Did I?
Oh, and she's dead. Well, that's a shame.
They say that when one door closes, another opens. Well, a door closed tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me. Mia and I weren't the only victims here. So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way. But now Evelyn's dead. And these guys are here to clean up the mess. I had just come to terms with losing Mia. But now she's back and wants to start over. Put all this behind us. Maybe this is where the next door opens.
I hate this song.
I was raised in a deep, dark hole, a prisoner with no parole. They locked me up and took my soul.
It's supposed to be the old gray goose is dead. Not everybody's dead. You'd probably want a doctor and a psychiatrist to tell Aunt Rhodey that everybody's dead. That's a little bit insensitive. Alright. Well, that was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Let's see. What happened to the Baker family? They got assimilated by the mold, and they went crazy. Well, they weren't crazy. They were turned into puppets as a result. 9 hours. It's actually not a very long game. Files obtained 27 out of 30. We missed some files, and we missed 6 antique coins, apparently. We used 41 healing items. Does it say how many enemies we killed? 15 restarts. That's not that bad. 15 restarts. I think we did pretty good. I think we did okay. Difficulty Madhouse Weapon Albert 01. Interesting. Item the Secrets of Defense out of the box. Okay. Oh, that was Resident Evil 7. We did it. Nice. No, stupid. The bakers are bad. They loved the human meat they served you. I don't think there's any confirmation that was human meat. I think that was just... I think that was literally just like fungal slop that was imitating organs, you know? Do I have the DLC for this? I don't have the DLC for this. I should buy the DLC for this. Oh my god, stop doing that game. You shouldn't automatically go to windowed mode when I change screens. Resident Evil 7 DLC. Season pass for $10. It's not bad. Is that for Steam? Yeah, it is. Okay. What if I just want End of Zoe DLC? Can't get it. Okay, that's fine. $10 is fine. Do we want... Here's a question. Do we want to do the End of Zoe DLC? Interesting. Do we want to do the End of Zoe DLC, or do we want to do Village? Because I have Village. Why? Item unavailable in Canada, really? Oh, that's interesting. Why would that be unavailable in Canada? It's global. Global should be available in Canada. Okay. I don't want to buy it at full price, though. That would be lame. I think... Unless somebody wants to donate it, I think we'll continue on to Resident Evil Village is what we'll do. Village is alright, would recommend Resident Evil 2 Remake if you like the horror aspect. I'm going to be real with you. I found Resident Evil 2 Remake incredibly boring. Because it was like, the horror aspect was literally just, oh, there's a zombie creeping around the corner, but they're all where you expect them to be. So there wasn't really that tension. It wasn't like one of the things I really liked about Resident Evil 9 is that you would walk into a room, and there'd be a corner, and you would be hesitant to turn the corner. I didn't get that experience playing Resident Evil 2 Remake. It was just frustrating, because it's like, oh, it takes all of your ammo to kill one zombie, and there's not sufficient room to maneuver around them. And that didn't do anything for me. Yeah. Yeah. If you want horror, play Diablo. Well, you have to, if you want me to play Diablo, if you want me to play the Diablo 2 remake, you'll have to pay for that. That's an expensive game. Somebody wants to buy me Diablo 2, I'll play it. But it also wouldn't be amenable to scares. Did we do RE4 yet? I did RE4 years ago. Is RE6 considered bad? RE6 is considered in the same vein as 5. It's just, it's more of 5. It's just everything in the kitchen sink. It's just like endless shooter action. Not a whole lot in the scare territory. Well, the Zoe DLC gets into the backstory of the Bakers. Yeah, I don't want to spend money on it right now, bluntly. Because it's not cheap. Let's see if Humble Bundle has a sale. Hang on. It's annoying because there was a Resident Evil sale recently, actually. Oh, the Gold Edition's $13. That's not bad. And the Gold Edition, I think, comes with the DLC. What does it come with? Hang on. Includes banned footage and end of Zoe epilogue episode. Okay, so that's 13 Canadian. I can do that. I can do that. So I'll just grab that guy. And maybe we'll even do maybe we'll even do something like The Evil Within or something later. We'll sort that out later. That's not going to be a tonight thing anyways. So that was Resident Evil 7 in any case. At least the core game. We're not going to worry about that right now. If somebody wants to... we'll see. If in the meantime, if somebody wants to gift... the DLC, we can do that later. Oh, okay, never mind. Here we go. Nice. All right, we have the redeem now. Fill your Steam key. Boom. Okay. We got it. Never mind. I have Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition, and I will install that. Let's turn this off in the meantime. Okay. There we go. No, we'll put the HUD on. That's better. So now I have the DLC. So, wait, hang on. Oh, it's updating. Okay. So I should have all the DLC now because I've got the Gold Edition. Boom. Nice. I'll also download Village in the meantime. We'll get that going. Thoughts on the RE3 remake? I'm gonna be real. I've played. I haven't finished them. I've played. Actually, that's not true. I finished Leon A for Resident Evil 2 remake, and it was okay. Mr. X was fun. Everything else, I'm gonna be real, was very disappointing. Except for, like, obviously the graphics and the effects and everything, those were cool. The gameplay was still very primitive. The writing was bad. I actually really prefer the original Resident Evil 2, and I really prefer the original Resident Evil 3, except I do like the characterization of Jill in Resident Evil 3. I think they did an interesting thing with her character. I like that. It was more of an Ellen Ripley type character than, you know, the typical anime girl protag that was in Resident Evil 1. But it was fine. It was fine. It was largely inoffensive. I didn't like the writing. I wasn't interested in the actual setting or horror like I was with the original game. And I definitely didn't like the characters as much. I think that Resident Evil really got good with 7 and with 9. I think those were the peak ones. And I think the initial 3 were very good. 4, I like the art direction for the original version. And I'm going to be real, I wasn't super impressed with 4 Remake. I wasn't impressed. It was okay, but it was largely just, I found it dull. I generally found it dull. I wasn't really interested in it. I loved what they did with Resident Evil 9. Even the Leon parts were good. Even though the combat wasn't as, like, exciting and varied as it was in RE4. The story was much better written, and I liked the integration between Leon and Grace. And I think Grace was a very compelling protagonist. I liked her a lot. I loved the levels that you were using Grace in. I think it's the first Resident Evil game that actually had like some level of like, you know, reflection on the nature of the monster that was the centerpiece of the story for the entire genre. Like, zombies are fundamentally creatures of impaired memory. They are humans that have been appropriated. Their reflex structures have been appropriated by some other animating principle, and I liked the concept. Man, YouTube is just shitting the bed lately. Oh my god. I love the RE4 remake shooting gallery though. The remix music is just killer. Is it? I liked parts of Resident Evil 4 remake. I liked the dark areas were better in Resident Evil 4 remake. But the light areas didn't have the same grimness. They didn't have the same sort of bland, swampy horror that the original game did. Like the original game had a bleakness in its aesthetic that was really effective. The remake lost that. It made it almost idyllic by contrast. Like the original one looks like the forest from the Evil Dead. The remake of RE4 looks like BC. Remakes have to keep the original spirit alive, and as dumb as it sounds, that's decided in part by aesthetics. Yep. And I don't think Resident Evil 2 actually kept the spirit of the original alive very well, the remake. It nailed the look, but it did nothing else besides that. It did nail the look, but nothing else besides that. The browser is scuffed, the recommendation algorithm is scuffed. Yeah, the whole thing's busted. It's actually just completely broken right now. Nothing works. Nothing works. It is so frustrating. Anyways. I'm going to call it for tonight. Unless anybody has any pressing reason to stay alive, I think I'm going to go sleep because I've been sleeping terribly and I am incredibly tired. So, thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me for the end of Resident Evil 1 Remake. I have the DLC now.
Diablo 2 Resurrected Infernal Edition, 39 United States dollars and 99 cents Steam.
Very well. I'll get that. I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can find a sale overnight, and if I can't, then I'll just get it because that should be enough to cover it. But I'll hunt around because if I have extra money to buy more games, that's also good. But yeah, thank you very much, Getting Gross. Oh, why did my monitor turn off? What the hell is going on? What is going on? Okay. If need more, let me know. No, I shouldn't need more. That should be enough. That should be enough for the Steam version. But if I can get it for cheaper, I'll get it for cheaper. So we're not playing tonight. Also, Norco, but I'm not sure if it makes an interesting Steam game. Is it one that will be ruined if I try it off Steam to try? Like, I don't know if Diablo 2 is an interesting Steam game either. I think that's more of a background game. It could be interesting. I've never actually played Diablo. I played the original Diablo 2 for like a few minutes once. I think one that would be good for stream would be The Bunker. Amnesia the Bunker. Alien Isolation would be good. I'll need to change up the scream sound effects, though, for that. Man, it's not on Humble Bundle. Diablo 2... What was it called? Resurrected? Yeah. Sale. Let's see. Yeah, I'll look it up tomorrow. Anywho. Thank you, Gangaros. Appreciate it. Have a good night, everyone. Diablo sound effects. Well, they're not going to do a Scream for that one. That's not a Scream game. Play Darkseid and get super pissed. Darkseid is awful. Darkseid has some interesting visuals, but it's an awful game. It is awful. The lore is very gothic and dark horror. Yeah, it's true. No, it is a horror setting. It's sort of camp horror like Doom, but it's not a scary game. Like it doesn't have tension, right? In that way. I just think you'll like it a lot, yeah. I'll give it a try off stream. And if it looks like it's good for stream, I'll play it. I feel like Alien Isolation would be good for that. Obviously, Resident Evil 8, which I have and is installing right now, would be good for that. And I actually have the DLC basically downloaded now, I think. Let's see. Hang on. I should have the gold edition. I just paid for the gold edition. Why do I not have the gold edition? Do I need to... What? Hang on. Hang on, one sec. What's going on here? Okay, copy. Activate. Okay. I wonder if I need to uninstall it and install it again. I think I might need to do that. Let's see. Because I should have the gold edition already in. Why? Why is it saying I don't have it? I paid for the gold edition. Resident Evil 7 gold edition. Is it taking a little while to verify or something? I wonder if it's taking some time to verify the purchase. Weird. Because I should have the band footage and the End of Zoe one. I should have End of Zoe. Oh, I do have it. Okay, weird. Oh, that is so weird. All right. I do have it apparently. I guess it's just baked into the game. That's why. Okay, so it's not the separate thing you purchase. It just doesn't call it that in your library. Okay. Okay, so I do have it. All right. Well, have a good night, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Take it easy. Do we want to raid someone or do we just want to call it? Yeah, I got it. No, you're all good. Best Diablo sound is the cows. I liked when Zonia, if anyone remembers her from way back, had the what was it? Hello, friends, stay a while and listen sound effect. I liked that one. That was a nice vibe. All right. Anywho, have a good night, friends. Cheerio. I'll see you next stream. Good night. Oh, and remember, Patreon stream on Sunday. Which is tomorrow now.